Hi everyone, we're going to start tonight with some fiction. Osborne Publishing and Kane Miller do a great job with their fiction books. They often involve really great messages like being yourself and messages about friendship. And they also do a really good job of introducing kids to classic stories like Shakespeare, Huckleberry Finn, classic fairy tales, and much, much more. So this is a book from one of my favorite series, the That's Not My series. It's a touchy-feely type board book. Each page is That's Not My Unicorn, its ears are too soft. And That's Not My Unicorn, its hooves are too bumpy. And I love this book because it's really pretty and sparkly. My girls really love unicorns. And then the last page is That's My Unicorn, its horn is so sparkly. So my baby, my 3-year-old, and my 5-year-old all really, really love this series. Another favorite in my house is A Tale of Two Beasts. It is a book that teaches kids how every story has more than one side, and each side might be a little bit true and might be a little bit wrong. So it starts with the girl's version of the story, and it's about how she finds a strange beast in the woods and she brings him home and takes care of him, and he runs away. And then the second part of the story is the beast side of the story about how this terrible little girl kidnapped him while he was just hanging out in the woods and made him do all these weird things and how he had to escape. Another favorite picture book of ours is Cuddle Bear. He also has this really cute matching plush that my girls love. He's super, super soft. He's like one of the softest stuffed animals we own. And he is a bear that comforts kids when they're sad and scared. And he's really great for things like separation anxiety and boo-boos and all kinds of, things that they might need a little bit of comfort. Another really awesome book, well, this one is actually a set, and this is the My First Reading Library, and it's perfect for kids who are learning to read. It starts, the green ones are, there are 22 first reading books, and they're actually books that the child reads with the parent. So the parent would read the small words and the child reads the bolder words. And they're all numbered. This is a number 1, and they get harder as they progress. So the kids are reading longer sentences, bigger words, and more of the book by themselves. And then it works up to 2 different levels of reading. So this set actually goes all the way up to 2nd grade. So it starts around preschool, kindergarten, whenever your child's starting to read some basic words and some basic sight words, and goes all the way up to 2nd grade. My daughter's using this set right now. She's learning to read, and I absolutely love it. I can't say enough how much I love this set. I also really, really love our illustrated books. This is our Shakespeare one of our classic stories. It has really, really beautiful pictures. The amount of words on each page isn't overwhelming. It also has a nice little bookmark so you can read it at bedtime and save your spot. We have some great chapter books. We have some really thin chapter books for younger kids, and then they get bigger or longer and more challenging as the kids get older and can read better. This is part of our Billy B Mystery series. I recently read this to my girls and they really enjoyed it. We also have lots of other Billy B books. She's one of our really, really popular series, as well as Hey Jack. He's similar in size. Another really great one that I've read to my girls is Bully on the Bus. It is actually a verse novel, so it's poetry, and it's about a little boy who's being bullied by an older girl on the bus, and he's afraid to tell, and he eventually does, and they come up with how he can handle the girl who's being really mean on the bus and what he should do about that. And finally, our last one for now is Butterflies. I'm actually reading this myself. I enjoy a good young adult novel every now and then. It is about an 18-year-old girl who was a burn victim when she was 3, and it's a coming of age type book. She wants to fit in, but she also does not want to let being a victim hold her back from the life that she is meant to live. So this is a really, really great book that I've been reading. And that is just a small selection of what we have to offer. So if you need some suggestions, let me know your kid's age and interest, and I guarantee we have a great fiction book that they will love.